Welcome back. An estimated 1.8 million people attended Barack Obama's inauguration a few weeks ago in Washington, D.C. Reporter Nick Karski caught up with some Ithaca residents who went and got a first-hand account of a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's been almost a month since Barack Obama took oath and became president of the United States, but that hasn't stopped some locals from being in awe of the celebration.
It was, I don't think words can really, describe what the atmosphere was like. I mean, millions of people, heads everywhere. I was literally, shoulder to shoulder with so many people. Like, I remember looking back. I was relatively close to the Capitol building. I was really lucky, but I remember looking back, and I mean, there were millions of heads as far as the eye could see. And it was just so many people there, so many people in support of this, of Obama, of the change that was going to come. I mean, it was just incredible. Even McCain fans were there, They just knew that this was a big thing, so.
Yeah, I took my camera, I took pictures, and they don't do it justice. It's a continuous line of people. There's no other way to describe it other than everywhere you went, there were people. And it wasn't like there were a couple people, masses, hundreds and thousands of people everywhere. People were walking across the highway, jumping the barriers. They had the freeway closed down. People were walking through tunnels, 4-lane highways, just solid, filled with people. It was like an apocalyptic scenario almost.
Ithaca College junior Aaron Turkle attended the festivities in Washington on Inauguration Day. His journey to the nation's capital began around 6:30 in the morning. From there, the adventure became one he describes as exhilarating.
Get right off the train, the first thing we see is a soldier in, full camo, bulletproof vest on the exterior holding what seems to be a pretty intense submachine gun. And move along, move along. So, we followed the masses. We were getting funneled through Union Station and out into the traffic circle that's right in front of it. And instantly we're bombarded with Obama merchandise. Every hats, buttons, stickers, t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, everything. Hats, winter hats, scarves. They all said, Obama all over everything. And it was cool, but it was, my first thought was, capitalism. Like, that's funny.
Ithaca sophomore Joe Baglieri has been a big fan of the president for 4 years and didn't want to give up a golden opportunity to witness history in the making.
Well, from the beginning, in the 2004, Democratic convention for John Kerry, I actually saw Obama speak live on CNN, and I was just very intrigued by this man. He was young, passionate about what he was doing. It was clear. And from that point, I followed him. Followed his agendas, as he was senator, not even 4 years, but, I got involved with his campaign, did a lot of things for the Obama campaign, went door to door in Pennsylvania, and, I figured if I had the shot, might as well go. I decided to email my senator, Dianne Feinstein, and she was able to get me a ticket, so it's kind of cool. I was like, well.
When in Washington, Baglieri said that he was surrounded by thousands of Obama fans, but Aaron Turkle says he wanted to attend the event to be a part of such a historical moment in the United States' history.
I'm not the biggest Obama nut. I'm not all about Obama. But I think it's a historical event. It had meaning for me because I went just to go, almost, and to see what it was like. And I was totally, totally amazed at what it was like. More people in one place than I've ever seen in my life. And for me, half of it was, it's an inauguration, and it's pretty intense. It's a pretty big deal. The other half of it was going to just experience the whole day and the whole of everything. And I think there was a real sense of patriotism and togetherness and unity and stuff that has been missing in American culture, maybe. I mean, it was neat.
Among the reported 1.5 million Obama fans were thousands of kids. Many of America's youth started gaining a strong interest in politics, especially in the Tompkins County area. Travis Brooks, program administrator of the Greater Ithaca Activity Center, helped organize a trip to the inauguration, giving 31 students in the area a chance to see America's first African-American president take oath.
I think for most of the kids, there's a few different reasons why it was important for the kids, but I mean, for the people who put it together, Ken Glover from Cornell was the one who had this vision to put it together. And I think it was his desire, his vision to have these kids become part of history. For them to be able to say forever that they were there that day, to be able to capture the moment, the emotions of the event. You know, for some of the kids, I think that it was I don't know, for lack of better words, it was like this encouragement to become something more than what they ever thought, you know, they could be. Some of the kids, the goal was to help them turn their lives around. So I think that there's many different reasons, but it was inspirational. It was to be part of history. And just to be able to say, you know, I was there when that happened, that's an awesome story to be able to tell.
Even with all the excitement still in the air, citizens hope that President Obama will bring the change he has promised.
I guess, you know, in terms of what I want to see him do, you know, just improve our image in the world through various things like the closing of Guantanamo Bay. I want people to feel the whole gift that this country, you know, was originally founded on, and that's the gift of chance.
For now, hear this. I'm Nick Karski.
The father of our nation ordered these words be read to the people.
Thanks, Nick.